Good morning, everyone. I have left the Gypsy Minstrel Caravan music gathering, and I had to come to Yuma to take care of some business and pick up my mail. But I am heading now to the Schoolie Palooza. And I wanted to talk to all of you a little bit about what's going on with me and the victories I feel like I am having in my spiritual growth. Because, if we're not growing, we might as well be dead. If we're not learning, we might as well be dead. And so I am really working hard, really trying to deal with some of the issues that I've had in the past. I'm dealing with, of course, the divorce and the issues surrounding that. And I'm having to go back and close some open loops. I guess that's the best way to put it. And, the universe has really been helping me with that quite a bit, setting me up for things that I had no expectation of ever being able to do. So I mentioned in a previous video that I didn't know for a while if I was going to go to the Gypsy Minstrel Caravan gathering or if I was even going to go to Schoolie Palooza or any nomadic gatherings for that matter. And I mentioned that I had a lot of anxiety surrounding that. So the reason for the anxiety is because Rico and I, back in 2019, had a very public split, and it was very painful, and a lot of really bad stuff happened. And there was an affair. There was a lot of really bad stuff that went down. And so that's been January and February of 2019. That's been 3 years. And then recently, when Rico came back to join me to help me with my surgery, everything was cool for the first month or so. And then some of the old patterns came back, and not like we were trying to have a romantic relationship. So it wasn't anything to do with, him being with someone else. I couldn't care less if he's with someone else. There was no romance involved there. There was just a residual friendship and a desire to help one another. But that did not work out because he started doing things that were not healthy for me, but also not healthy for him. And I couldn't have him in my home anymore. And I'm not going to tell his business. Okay, it's not my place to tell his business, but suffice it to say, he has a lot of things that are not good that are going on in his life. So if you are praying people and you care at all about Rico, please pray for him because he is in a really dark place. But anyway, I had never really dealt with a lot of the fallout from the original breakup back in 2019. I thought I had dealt with it. There was a lot of people that said a lot of things that may have had a grain of truth, but for the most part were not true. And a lot of people were saying really awful things about me and about Rico. And because Rico wasn't on the road, I was getting all of that. And so I stopped going to nomad gatherings. And another aspect is because there's a lot of alcohol and a lot of drugs that happen at these nomad gatherings, and a lot of people who are my age and older and a little younger that are acting like they're in junior high, and a lot of backstabbing and nastiness and drama. And so I decided I didn't want to be part of that. But I didn't miss the good parts, which are the good people, the fun gatherings, the music around a campfire, the things like the pipe ceremony, which I'll edit and upload that video probably tomorrow. And just some spiritual connections that are really awesome, and meeting new people and reconnecting with some older friends that I haven't seen in years. Sorry, I'm in a parking lot doing laundry and the dogs are barking at everything. But what I want to say is that the universe set me up. in a good way. Juno, cállate. Jack, cállate. Gracias. And the universe, well, first of all, I wasn't going to go. But then I got a lot of encouragement from a lot of people. Just come on and go. You can stay with us. You'll be safe, you know. And so I went. And I am so glad I went. And then the universe just set me up. Because the woman that Rico had the affair with under my nose back in 2019 was there. And my initial reaction when I found out she was there, I didn't see her, but someone told me she was there, was I was extremely anxious. I wasn't mad. I'd forgiven her a long time ago. I was just anxious about seeing her. And so when I did the music fire, that videos, the 2 videos that I've uploaded already, she was across the fire and I greeted her and said she looked great. She said I looked great. And that was that. It was really super simple, but I still felt like the issue wasn't resolved. The loop wasn't closed. You know what I'm saying? And so the other night, as I was walking back from the fire, there was another camp that was having a sing-along around their campfire, and I just felt really prompted to go there. And guess who was there? And it was a smaller group, and that woman was there. And I walked up to her, and we had a wonderful, healing interaction. We hugged, we both cried, we talked about things. She apologized, I apologized. We worked it out, and it was so beautiful. And as I left there, I didn't even join in the sing-along. I know the universe sent me there just to have that connection with her. And as I walked home to my bus from there, I just cried, and I was so grateful and so thankful that that loop was closed. So I wanted to share that with y'all. And I'm going to Schoolypalooza next. And I'm hoping that if there's any other residual things or any other open loops that need to be closed, that the universe will help me do that. Because 2022, it's here. It's 3 years since all of that went down. It is time for me to move on with a clean path. I need to have all of that garbage cleaned up. So anyway, that's what I'm hoping for. If you guys can send me some love and light and healing energy and strength to get through anything that might come my way and to handle it in a spiritually and emotionally mature way, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, guys, stay tuned for the pipe ceremony from the Gypsy Minstrel Caravan. That was a beautiful event. I'll upload that in the next day or so. And then, of course, upcoming footage from Schoolypalooza. You guys have the most wonderful day ever. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.